Years after graduation, the second-chance romance novel I wrote suddenly became a massive hit. But it turns out the investor is my ex-boyfriend. We're about to get engaged. I hope certain people don't flatter themselves. The story in that novel is so cheap, it makes absolutely no sense. The female lead dumped the male lead just because he was poor. Later, when the male lead made it big, she crawled back to beg him. How does this kind of person have the nerve to publish a book? Before, however hard the fans shipped us, they're bashing me just as violently now. Shen Jixiao, the live-action adaptation of your story is hopeless now. How's your hand doing? The doctor mentioned a new tech. I want to give it a shot. Yes. President Xi, I heard the story between you and this author is currently trending. So how did you two break up back then? For this matter, you should go ask the author herself. Could you tell us why? You finally chose to inherit the family business. Returning to a familiar field is the right path, instead of making mistake after mistake. Miss Shen, what do you think? Over the past few years, my hearing has been getting worse and worse. If I don't stare closely at other people's lips, I can't hear what they're saying at all. The treatment cost is up to 100,000 yuan. Without this royalty payment, there's no way I can afford it. I'm sorry, I can't help either. It's fine, I'm looking into other ways. I understand him. We're just trying to scrape by day to day. Who would have thought we'd suddenly get targeted by the capitalists, pushing me right into the eye of the storm? I'm sorry. The hearing aid dropped and shattered. The surrounding sounds felt like they were blocked by a layer of water, making it impossible to hear clearly. Can't you hear anything? I read his lips. I'm sorry. It turns out I was blocking the delivery guy's way, and I didn't even hear his warnings. I'm sorry for causing trouble for you. This is my company. I don't want any incidents happening, that's all. Yes, Xian and Xu Xiangyu are together now. Does he know what kind of person Xu Xiangyu is? If he hadn't abandoned you back then, would you have ended up in this miserable state? When people face danger, they naturally want to run away. You can't blame others for this. Two powerful families unite in marriage walking down the aisle. Jixiao, wait for me. Can we please not break up? I can skip going to that top-tier university. The university next door pays more. Once their money goes through, I'll transfer it to you right away, Ji. Xian, I need a lot of money. I need it right now, just go. Right around the time we broke up, Xian was fast-tracked into his dream university, but he didn't go. When he reappeared, he was already the heir of the Z family. I know who caused these changes. Because of that, I have no idea what to say to make up for the past. Thunder rumbles in my ears, sounding as if it's blocked by a layer of cotton. I need to go get my hearing aid fixed quickly. Jixiao, an investor, is willing to help you out. If the negotiation succeeds, the money will hit the account before next week. We just need to go to a networking dinner. Jixiao, I'm stuck in traffic. Go ahead and head in first, wait for me a bit. The hearing aid still isn't fixed. I'm forced to stare at other people's lips. Even worse, Xu Xiangyu came along too. Everyone don't hold back with Miss Shen here. For money, she'll do absolutely anything. Life is so tough. Doesn't Miss Shen want an easier life? This dinner was hard won by editor Zia after much effort. His wife just gave birth and his financial pressure is massive. I can't let his efforts go to waste. I just need to wait for him to arrive and everything will be fine. Stay with me tonight and I'll... Oh, Xian. Why are you here? See, President Xi. Why are you telling her to stay? Xian, don't act rashly. Why on earth did he show up here? How much do you want? What tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions of yuan? Just give me a number. Swipe it however you want. You don't need to run to someone else and beg. I really am short on money. Life has been too difficult over the past few years, and it has completely worn down my pride. Nothing is more terrifying than poverty. Didn't you want money? Do you think my money is dirty? I'll borrow 100,000 yuan from you and I'll pay it back. I know there isn't just 100,000 yuan in this card. There might not even be a limit. I want to see a repayment every month. You'd better not just disappear. I'm not that kind of person. You already have a prior record with me. Now let's talk about the price to pay. What price do you think? I'll willingly let you use me again. Shen Jixiao, you brought this on yourself. His voice sounded as if it were covered by a layer of fog, reaching my ears in a blur. Sign this marriage agreement and I'll give it to you. I'm getting married soon. With whom? What I asked you who you're marrying? What's the time and location? Do our classmates all know about it? Shen Jixiao, just to avoid me. You lie without even blushing. It has nothing to do with you. Sign this. Doesn't he care even a single bit? I'm sorry I can't agree to this. The reason you and Xu Xiangyu, didn't you say you didn't care? Disappearing without a trace for so many years, without a single bit of news, and never even asking about me once, right? So who I get engaged to and what I think, what right do you have to make demands? Actually, I really wanted to say that I did ask about him before. Getting married to Xu Xiangyu is my family's idea, but she and I have no personal relationship whatsoever. Shen Jixiao, think it through carefully. By marrying me, you'll get everything you want, including the live-action adaptation of your novel and the money. But what do you want to get from me? You. Don't even dream about having good days ahead. The pain I once suffered, I will return it to you bit by bit. Actually, I have no reason to refuse. I desperately need money, and I'm doing this willingly anyway. I want to see you at the house tonight. After thinking for a long time, I still made an appointment with the hearing aid vendor. At least when talking to Xie Xian. I'll be able to hear a bit more clearly. Miss Shen, I'm truly sorry. The old one can't be fixed anymore. I suggest you buy a new hearing aid. The price isn't cheap at all. It's not something I can just buy on a whim. Having spent money on my mother's medical treatment all these years, there isn't much money left in the account. Miss, you can choose a better one. No need. I'll take this model. Xie Xian will probably receive a spending notification, right? Spending such a large amount on the very first day of marriage. I wonder what he'll think of me. Hello there, is your name Xiaobai? It probably is Xiaobai. Xie Xian hasn't changed at all. He still sucks at naming things. Since he showed favor today. Should I ask if Xie Xian is coming home for dinner? After all, we've already gotten our marriage certificate. No, never mind. No way. I just wanted to take a shower, so why is the water cut off? You're back. I used to look forward to our married life so much. I really didn't expect that we'd end up living together in this bizarre way. Then I'm going to sleep. Wait, are you planning to stay in the living room? No, I'll move over to the master bedroom right away. Why is there a smell of alcohol? But it seems I don't have the right to ask. Is something wrong? Can't you shower anywhere else in the house? Yeah, I see. The water pipe is broken. The plumber won't be here until Monday, so can I use yours? Up to you. Did you buy the hearing aid yet? Yeah. I could only buy it by using Xie Xian's money. Bring some fruit over to thank him. Speak up, is something wrong? I thought you might be thirsty, so I brought some fruit over. Don't you think drinking water would be better? Let me go get some for you. What exactly am I to you? Is it really necessary to please me like this? You've avoided me for so many years. Now that you need money, you're still not satisfied. Why do you keep coming to mess with me? Again, I didn't. You didn't. Xie Xian, wait. I have something to say. What is it? Speak. I spent a large amount of money today. I just wanted to come thank you. So over this 5,000 yuan, you want to settle scores so clearly with me? To thank me, you want to sleep with me? No, then what is it for Shen Jixiao? Tell me what exactly is the point of you being by my side like this right now. I can't say the word love. Otherwise, it would sound so fake. It's fine, Shen Jixiao. I don't mind continuing to live like this. The Z family is truly built different. With just a wave of his hand, he almost bankrupted our company. Yet overnight, he managed to bring us back to life. Seriously, what is your deal with President Xi? Well, it's just like that. Don't tell me you really plan to. Who would have known that he would actually become a business tycoon? But the infighting within the Z family is fierce too. I heard his dad has several children. Being able to fight his way up to take power from there is no easy feat. Yeah, nobody saw it coming. Xie Xian's dream was clearly to become a scientist. I heard you two got married. Then why did he come to my place right after returning to the country? I heard you went deaf. Turns out it's true. No wonder. Someone told me you have to wear a hearing aid. Shen Jixiao committing marriage fraud is illegal. Does Xie Xian know you're disabled? Chu Shangyu, why are you doing this? Weren't we friends before? I find you an eyesore, so what? Since you already took the money, live quietly in the shadows, then why do you insist on coming back here to seek a sense of presence? Anyway, how did you know I took the money? That summer, all the terrible memories suddenly rushed back. She took that opportunity to run away, leaving me behind to get brutally beaten up by those thugs. That final strike slammed right against my ear, rupturing my eardrum. I thought it was just an accident. But now you're telling me it was all caused by you. A tiny amount of money made you beat it somewhere else, like a dog. Want to try it again? That 100,000 yuan ultimately didn't even cure my mother's burns, nor my ears. After that, my mother's stall was trashed by people, and boiling oil was spilled all over her. The burns were extremely severe. Someone handed me 100,000 yuan and threatened me to leave. Only the two of us knew about this matter, yet it was still guessed by you. What a pain. Officer, is there any news yet? We have no other choice either, since there's no physical evidence. I admit I did it. Catch me if you're so capable. Shen Jixiao, I've already recorded it. What can you possibly do to me? Shen Jixiao, you're so pitiful. Even the guy you like got stolen by me. President Xi, what's the matter? It's about my wife. Oh, you're married. She's a bit shy and doesn't really like networking. President Xi, how about you look behind you first? Sooner or later, I will throw you into prison. Shengyu, I hope you can hear this loud and clear. Xie Xian, save me. Jixiao, calm down, you deaf bitch, you disabled parasite. Xie Xian, you've been tricked by her. She can't hear a thing, but still goes around scamming people. How disgusting. Xie Xian, since you married this kind of trash, hurry up and get a divorce. Is it exactly as she said, Shen Jixiao? How many more things are you hiding from me? She's right. My ears went deaf, I can't hear a single word. Ha ha ha, you deaf bitch, you disabled parasite. I thought I was already used to it, but the tears just kept flowing uncontrollably. The protective shell I spent so long building was so easily shattered by someone else. I had prepared myself to face hatred from Xie Xian. Get lost. Xian, let me tell you the truth. The Z family will absolutely never allow you to marry a deaf girl. Marrying her is my own business. It has nothing to do with the Z family, and it has even less to do with you. Even if you almost lost your life back then, and even if your grades tanked miserably, do all the hardships you suffered over the years not count anymore? So what? What are you trying to say? Xian, is it true that no matter what she does, you think she's right? And what if I do? I'm sorry, I'll sign the divorce agreement soon and give it to you. But as for the money, I might have to pay it back in installments. Xu Shangyu made me turn out like this, and she even harmed my mother. I will settle all of these debts. That matter. Since when what? Your ears. Ever since graduation. You were cornered in an alley and beaten into this state. Why didn't you tell me back then? I didn't know your family was that rich. The Shu family has money and power. They wanted to drive my mother and me away. We had no other choice. Back then, I only thought about not dragging you down. You couldn't just throw away your entire future because of me. I'm sorry. When I wrote the novel, I didn't intend to let you know about this. You said my story was trash. Jixiao, I was just talking nonsense. I've always hoped that all of it was real. Clearly in the novel, we ended up together. But the reality is that you never contacted me, so I just couldn't help myself. Even if it was just for my money, I'm completely fine with it. As long as you're willing to marry me, I'm a hearing-impaired person. They'll mock you. You're wonderful, you're more normal than all of them. But there was a lipstick stain on your shirt. You're clearly married to me, yet you're still fooling around with another woman. I thought you didn't care. You lied to me. I wouldn't dare fool around. I borrowed that shirt from someone else. Are you and Jie Xian having a cold war? Yeah. He lied to me. Am I not allowed to be mad? Of course you are, of course. President Xi a month ago. You were still trashing the plot of this novel. Why do you like it now? I've always really liked it. Do you like the book or do you like the person? I like both. Don't you find that a bit hypocritical, man? I'm sorry for the nonsense I said back then. I'm sorry I was wrong. Don't tell me you got kicked out by the author. Haha, go live under a bridge then. He totally deserves it. I really do deserve it. Could it be that the author herself wants this story to play out in real life? The author is married. Can I add you back as a friend? Blocked. How is your hand doing? I went for a checkup, but the doctor said that option isn't suitable. There's no good solution for the time being. Don't worry about your mom. I'm taking care of her. But regarding your condition, should we let him know? No need, just tell him I'm doing fine. Look, that guy looks so much like my husband. Be good now, that is your husband. How much did he have to drink to get wasted to this extent? I think you're even handsomer than my husband. How about this? Enter a second marriage with me. Okay? Where does it feel uncomfortable? Right here it feels so suffocating. I feel so miserable. I should have been healthy and normal. I'm sorry. But it was completely ruined by Xu Shangyu. Once we get home and you lie down to rest, you'll feel better. I'm not going home. Then where to? I'll follow you home. Jixiao, do you even know who I am? Of course I know. You're Xie Xian's rebound. He found someone else just to piss me off. Am I not allowed to find someone else to piss him off too? Sure you can. Very fair. Then it just so happens you can follow me home to rest. What? What are you planning to do? Didn't you say we're going home so you can rest with me? No way, I only wanted to piss him off. We can't do this. Nothing is impossible. No, even if it's Xie Xian, it's still a no. If it's Xie Xian, then it's fine. Good girl, so you can still recognize people. Did you two get married? Oh my God, when did they get married? The news about Xie Xian and me getting married quickly spread everywhere. I heard your hand isn't doing so well. At first I would reply with a few words, but later on I didn't even bother to answer anymore. Because some people's words were clearly filled with malice. Madame Zhou seems to be furious. She told you to come home for dinner because I rejected the marriage alliance with the Shu family. Yes. Madame Zhou is Xie Xian's mother. I met her before back when we were in school. Just like my mother, she used to run a sweet soup stall at the end of the alley. That was why back then I was so afraid to tell Xie Xian the truth, fearing that he and his mother would get hurt because of it. I'm busy, no time. President Xi, he said if you don't return, she'll invite Miss Shen over. Jixiao isn't going either. Understood. Why aren't you wearing your hearing aid today? Aren't we going to meet your mother in a bit? I'm afraid it won't look proper. No need to wear it. Don't be like that. She keeps trying to matchmake you with Xu Shangyu. I really care about that. I'll go and make things clear with her. All right? Xian, it's been a long time since we last had a meal together. Hurry up and come over here. Mom, this is my wife Shen Jixiao. Hiding such a major thing as marriage from your mother? How completely unacceptable. Exactly, and marrying a deaf girl on top of that. Uncle, Auntie, is this the standard of upbringing in your household? The girl just has a straightforward personality, that's all. She's already 26 years old this year, yet while staying in someone else's house, she blatantly calls the host a deaf bitch. If you call that being straightforward, then I have nothing left to say. Xian, don't be like this. I advise you to stay far away from me and my wife. You really are obnoxious. Stop making a scene. If you act like this, all our efforts will be completely wasted. It was so hard for you to secure that position. Aren't you afraid someone will snatch it away from you? Have you still not had enough of living this kind of life? I don't want to go back to those miserable days again. You must marry Xiang Yu. Only then will the shareholders fully support you. I never agreed to that. You were instigated by Shu Xiangyu to use death to threaten me. I just want you to stop throwing a tantrum. Aren't you afraid that I'll commit suicide again? Suit yourself. I managed to get through even when the company was at its worst. If that is your choice, I can only respect it, you rebellious child. I should have strangled you to death right from the start. You don't deserve to live. Nobody wants to be the son of a mistress anyway. Auntie, rest assured. Once he understands his true place, he'll crawl back to beg me. For a wealthy young lady like me from the Shu family, marrying an illegitimate son like him is more than he deserves. Oh, you actually dare to come look for me. Let me tell you the truth. Even if you enter this marriage, you'll still have to get a divorce. Xixian and I will not get a divorce. You're way too naive. Do you really think you're naive? In the Xie family, Xixian is the one who makes the calls. As for you, besides barking like a dog, you don't know how to do anything else. Shenjixiao, you really are two-faced, aren't you? I should really record this. I'm calling you a dog right now. Are you deaf or something? The way you bark nonsense is truly ridiculous. What's going on? She called me a dog. Shu Xiangyu, I hope you can give me a reasonable explanation. She insulted me, I only saw you push her. Miss Shen, shouldn't you explain this a little? I just wanted to bring some flowers over to her. Who knew she would suddenly push me? All right, it's just a minor squandle. Let's drop it. I wasn't wrong. I heard her insult you, knowing full well she'd get bullied but still wanting to go there. Yeah. Being insulted isn't okay, but can you? Save the security camera footage? For me, I can, but it won't be of much use. The police can't charge anyone over such a minor thing. Actually, it's not just Shu Xiangyu. I can even bring down the entire Shu family. Can we wait a little longer? I don't want Shu Xiangyu to just simply lose her reputation. I want her to receive the punishment she deserves. Why did you get injured like this? I just wasn't careful, that's all. Then what about this spot, just a bump? Why are you acting so fierce? Because you lied to me. You were clearly beaten up by someone. It's all in the past. The Z family treated you so badly. Why did you still come back here? If I didn't have enough money, how would I dare look for you? I didn't know how much money you needed, but I always figured the more the better. I set up that card a long time ago. It was meant exactly for you to spend. All of my assets are inside it. Being so proactive. Don't want me to sleep anymore. Jixiao, is it because of the money? Isn't it because I love you? He knew full well I couldn't hear those words. The moon is up. I've met you before, a very good and obedient girl, but you're not a good match for Xian. We truly love each other. Just name your price. If we don't divorce, then everything is mine. Xian, is this your idea of a good wife? Whatever she says goes. If we divorce, I'll leave with nothing. You people, our stance is very clear. I don't want to hear these words a second time. Xian, I am your mother. Yes, which is why when you condoned Shu Xiangyu bullying my wife, I didn't turn against you, but there won't be a next time. Are you coming home? No. I just started the draft for my new book. The editor is looking for me. I have to head over to the company. When is your new book coming out? Just recently, don't read it. Okay, I won't. Thanks to the massive success of my previous book, I became a key author promoted by the company. Say no more. The data for Jixiao's new book is looking really solid. This is entirely due to her own talent. The company hasn't even poured money into marketing yet. Maybe it's because my real-life experiences are quite authentic. You mentioned being a victim of school bullying. Is that part also based on your own experience? Yeah, I don't plan on updating slowly this time. I'll try my best to finish writing this part as soon as possible. I'd like the company to prepare early. That works too. But why I want the perpetrator to be punished? In its first month of release, the new book hit the hot search list. If she hadn't been bullied before, she couldn't have written these details. Could the author have actually gone through this? She has a former best friend named Shu Xiangyu. The situation is exactly the same. The author's ears can't hear. Could it be because of this incident? The author's ears can't hear at all. Where's the proof? Don't make baseless accusations and slander others. Do you want to use this method to deal with me? I didn't do anything. Keep going if you're so capable. Xiangyu is also a victim. It's that author who has a twisted psyche, fabricating facts. Huang Men was dragged into the public opinion war. My follower count began to skyrocket. Are you sure it's fine to do this? It's fine. Don't go online lately. I'll have people handle the negative comments. Today, a project the Shu family was negotiating got cancelled. Lately, I might act a bit arrogant, and I'll have to spend a lot of your money too. My entire being belongs to you anyway you make the calls. Jixiao, this bag is super hard to get. President Xi bought it for you, didn't he? Of course he did. Ever since we got married, he has been spoiling me rotten. Before, there were some people who kept bragging about how well President Xi treated them. Turns out he didn't even care about her at all. From now on, we're all family. I look forward to your support. Just you wait. That night, my follower count broke 800,000. How was the gathering? Was it fun? A bit tiring? It was a waste of both money and energy. I saw. Today, Miss Shen's spending ability was pretty impressive, wasn't it? What are you trying to do? It's still early. Be good now. Let's eat first. In a bit, I plan to post something on my moments. Who do you want to show it to? To show Xu Xiangyu. You sure are generous. Actually, I have a plan. No way it's too dangerous. But as long as she's still around, she'll always be a threat. I promise I'll protect myself well. Faced with my persistence, Xie finally gave in. Xu Xiangyu began to spam me with messages. Just because you have a backer, do you really think of yourself as some kind of treasure without Xie? What the hell are you anyway? Wake up, you fading beauty. When the time comes that Xie doesn't love you anymore, what do you plan to do? Jixiao, maybe we should temporarily put this on hold. The enemy's internet trolls are too strong. This isn't good. I leaked the video clip of Xu Xiangyu pushing me at the villa, ruining the Xu family's second business deal. The client immediately turned around to partner with the Z family instead. I thought she was a good person. This is clearly a mentally unstable psyche. Look, everyone, this is the evaluation certificate. The doctor said my daughter is a normal person. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. When my follower count surpassed the 1 million mark, I had someone send a message to Xu Xiangyu. Even up until now, do you still insist that you weren't wrong? I remember someone once told me that once evil gets a taste of sweetness, there will always be a second time. Many years have passed, and they've traded their sticks for iron spears. Little sis, why haven't you learned your lesson yet? Beating you up back then wasn't enough to satisfy us. Are you trying to make a move again? You guys can just take this card. I only request to make one phone call to your boss. Really, just one phone call. Yeah, put it on speaker. I just want to beg her to spare me. What's wrong? Did you beat someone to death yet? Boss, they want to talk to you. Those petty criminals, who had been outside the law for years, finally fell into the net at this very moment. The boss was indeed Xu Xiangyu. Isn't this a society ruled by law? Excuse me, this belongs to my wife. Please take your filthy hands off it. Officer Wang, I'll leave the rest to you. Rest assured, with such concrete evidence this time, we won't let everyone down. You did great, kid. Go on outside. Wait until you have the ability to protect yourself. Then come back and help us. If she wants to use mental illness to escape her crimes, please do not let her off. The Xu family's influence, which was rooted deep in this city, was completely uprooted. Only later did I find out that I was just one of many victims, and I was actually the one with the mildest injuries. Mom, I'm your son-in-law. You're my son-in-law. Good. Thanks to this incident, the book's popularity skyrocketed. I had to increase my daily typing grind, often staying up until late at night. Counting it up, it has been over half a month since I last slept with Jixian. You have time to write about spicy plot lines, but no time to sleep with me, huh? I'm sleepy. It's late. Let's see how the author is going to write this. No way you can't do that. You actually know quite a lot. Why don't you teach me? Turns out you like this style. Hello, sister-in-law. When buying the rights to your novel, my brother literally lost sleep for 3 days and 3 nights. When you guys were about to get married, he also stayed up all night. If you don't talk, nobody will think you're mute. I thought you hated me so much back then. Hated you, no way. He was just acting like it was sour grapes. Say no more, it wasn't easy for me to get a wife. Sister-in-law, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. These are all the plane tickets my brother bought over the years. To look for you, he traveled all over the world. When you first met again, if his words were harsh, don't blame him. Anyone who finds out that the person they've been searching for so long is right in front of their eyes, yet didn't bother to come find them, would definitely get angry too. Okay, I get it. While my life was completely surrounded by burdens so heavy that they suffocated me, it turns out there was still someone in this world who was desperately searching for me. Before he almost got into an accident, so he bought insurance. The beneficiary listed is your name. Perhaps you're the only family member he has left in this world. Whether he has those parents or not makes no difference anyway. Jixiao, when do you plan to have a baby? Mom can help you two take care of them for a few years. Don't mind her. We just need to live our own lives well, that's enough. Goodbye. What's inside this that makes it so heavy? It's all the good stuff. Just like in the story, we have finally reached the ending we desired.